The Office of Diversity and Inclusion has been an integral part of life on campus, especially for those who come from underrepresented groups. Tonight, filling in for Kaylee, we have our reporter Mark Berger, who is out live with a representative from the office to give us more details on how students can get involved. Mark?
Thank you so much, Megan. I'm here at the BECC with Yessica Lozada, a member of the Office of Diversity and Inclusion. Yessica, thanks so much for being here. For those unfamiliar with ODI, could you kind of give us an overview of what your office is and what they do?
Sure. Well, ODI stands for Office of Diversity and Inclusion, and we work on supporting underrepresented groups here on campus, such as students of color, first-generation students, and the LGBTQ plus community here on campus. We do that by providing educational outreach. We do a lot of programs here on campus throughout each semester, and we just want to provide awareness and support for these small communities that we have.
And what are some of those programs specifically that you have in place?
Sure. Some of the programs that we have a first generation program, and that focuses on welcoming all students who are the first in their families to attend college. We provide support and also a safe space for them to talk about their experiences here in school. We also have STEM and diversity. We like to connect students in STEM programs who are students of color just because they're so underrepresented here on campus. We want them to meet faculty and staff, professors, as well as other students so they can talk and get to know each other and also support one another in such a difficult field. We also have, I'm blanking.
That's okay. Which of these programs have you been a part of specifically?
Oh, sure. I'm a first generation student, so I've been part of the first generation program. We also have a lot of student organizations that ODI oversees, such as the Association of Latin American Students. I identify as Latinx. I am part of the association. I hold the marketing position for the exec board, and we have a lot of events during Latinx Heritage Month, such as raising our flag at the alumni quad with the Circle of Pride. So I'm part of that as well.
And then what are some events that you guys have coming up that you want to sort of shed a light on?
Sure. Well, because we're wrapping up the semester here fairly soon, we are doing the Work and Wellness group. The Work and Wellness, we partnered up with the Smith Career Center to kind of sort of provide a professional space for students of color and first generation students to sort of get to ask questions about how it's like to go into the professional field and give tips and tricks on how to succeed.
That's so cool. How can people get involved with ODI?
Sure. We have a lot of programs throughout the semester. I know there's not a lot right now, but right in the beginning we do. Just get involved, come to the programs, come to the events, and we'll get to know you.
And if someone has any questions about getting involved or about any of the programs that you offer, how can they get in contact with either you or the office in general?
Mm-hmm. Our office is located at the Garrett Cultural Center. It's between the Doria parking lot and the GCC. You can find us on the second floor. My bosses include Norris Chase, Joanna Vegarocha, as well as Eugenia Kyle. You can reach out to them by finding their contact info on Bradley's website, or you can just stop by at the Garrett Center and talk to us. I'm also there all the time. And we can have a conversation. If you want to stay in touch, you're more than welcome to stop by.
Well, thank you so much. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have today. Thank you, Yessica, for joining us so much. Reporting from the BECC, my name is Mark Berger. Back to you guys in the studio.